So in any event, we invited Dr. Ed Lee in.
Mm-hmm.
Good dude, endocrinologist here in town, but he has The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. He writes children's books.
Really?
Yeah. So he wrote a pretty nifty, neat one here called Your Amazing Heart. And this is intended for kids,
wow.
and it's supposed to teach them the 3 secrets of not ending up like me and you.
How cool is that?
Yeah, it's actually, technically, it would be the same advice that we give adults, but the problem is that they start off as kids, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's like any other piece of inertia. You know, if you start things off early, you have a much better chance of ending up with a good result.
Yeah.
So, Dr. Lee, tell us a little something about this book.
Sure. Thank you, Dr. Klein. I just got a text from a friend of mine, and her 14-year-old son has metabolic syndrome, continues to gain weight. He has high blood pressure, high blood sugar, insulin level, fasting, believe it or not, was like 45.
My daughter's was 90. Okay.
Tremendous.
Bethany, you met her.
Yeah, right. So anyway, he's going down that pathway of basically early heart disease. At 14, he read my book, Your Amazing Heart, which is intended generally for children in 3rd grade to 5th grade. That's kind of the sweet spot. And he took it to heart. He eliminated all the sugar out of his diet, and he's lost 40 pounds in the past 4 months.
Well, he started off at 60, so now there's a real issue for this kid. No, I'm just kidding
Sure.
here. Yeah, so what are the 3 secrets?
Well, the 3 secrets are really simple. Number 1 is huff, puff, and sweat every day. And you have to exercise. That means when you say huff, puff, and sweat, it doesn't mean you smoke every day.
Good move. Okay.
Number 2 is you have to eat less sugar. And sugar is the devil. And I'm sure you preach this all day long in your office.
Yeah, it's almost like there's reverb going on.
Right.
Yeah.
And number 3 is very simple, eat more vegetables. And if you can't eat it, then you can drink it. There's beautiful smoothies out there, green smoothies that you can drink. And you can get your fiber and your minerals that way. So it's really huff, puff, and sweat every day, eat less sugar, and eat more vegetables. Very simple secrets. And I actually presented this many times in different schools. And it's amazing how they just open up their eyes. And I hopefully, down the road, they're going to make a difference in their life.
Well, excellent. It's like any other observation. You look around, you see what's going on. You look around and you see what's wrong. And you're a good bit younger than I am, which is kind of frustrates me somewhat. However, okay, you're a good bit younger than I am. And when I was in school, I was looking over, this is bad, okay, because I've got a birthday coming up. And so this is really bad. I was looking over my high school pictures. Don't do this. Yeah, don't do this at home. So I'm looking, I found my draft card. I found all kinds of really cool stuff. I'm thinking, who are these people around me and what happened to them? Well, in 1972, most everybody in the class was skinny. The fat kid wasn't fat by today's standards. So what has happened? Why do we see the fattening of America? And it's happening at a younger and younger age. In elementary school, they're all wiry little kids. Now they're like little piglets. So from your perspective, my friend, what do you think?
There's a lot of things that have gone on. I think the American government has really screwed us. The American standard diet is the GMO, and it's really there was that period where they developed that the food pyramid, which is really the worst thing ever. So you eliminate all the fat, and what do you put on the bottom? You put all the starches, and that's really that's the foundation of this obesity. It's just if you look at all the rates of chronic heart disease, it really starts from that food pyramid.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
If my observation early on, was that it began and ended with it's called the Women's Health Initiative, the WHI, and it was a study published in the early 1970s, which suggested that cholesterol caused heart disease. It doesn't. Didn't then, doesn't now. We're fatter now. We have more heart disease, and guess what? We eat less cholesterol.